Aloha everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. Join me as I talk about all I've learned in my investment journey and how I was able to retire and become a stay-at-home wife at age 30.
You know who you are, cowboy?
In fact, I do. During our little holiday break, we absolutely surpassed the $3,000 milestone. That means in 4 months, we made over $3,000 in this Robinhood account by investing $50 every market day. Previously, we talked about two ETFs that gave me passive income, QDTE and XDTE. If you want to learn more about those two ETFs, click the link above. Now that we're holding space for these passive income ETFs,
I didn't know that was happening.
we need to add another growth ETF to offset the NAV erosion.
I didn't know that was happening.
MAGS, or the Magnificent 7 ETF, is the first ETF ever to track, well, the Magnificent 7.
I got 7.
Head to Roundhill Investments website, yes, the same one that created QDTE and XDTE. Under Featured ETFs, you'll see MAGS. Go ahead and click on it. Formerly known as the Big Tech ETF, Roundhill's Magnificent 7 ETF holds the top 7 technology stocks in the market. The overview section states this ETF offers equal weight exposure to Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla. Scrolling further will show that MAG's expense ratio is 0.29%, which yes, is higher than that of those previously mentioned growth ETFs. But for the growth your portfolio will see is totally worth the extra 0.09%. Another thing to note is that the management style of this ETF is active. I always want an ETF that is actively managed so that I know that the fund's goal is to try and outperform the market's returns of the selected securities.
Is there money in it?
The top holdings go over which ETFs this fund holds. You guessed it, it's the MAG 7. Let's take a look at the weight of each holding. We have Nvidia at 14.83%, Meta at 15.09%, Amazon at 14.39%, Alphabet at 14.8%, Microsoft at 14.27%, Apple at 13.92%, and Tesla at 12.66%. These are the leaders shaping our future and driving innovation in the tech sector, and also helping us grow our portfolios.
What's the payout?
Let's skip to the good part, performance. In 2024, MAGS increased over 64% in value. That beats VOO with an increase of 25%, QQQ at roughly 29%, and SCHG at about 39%. In a single year, MAGS has actually outperformed most ETFs. And not only can MAGS potentially grow your overall portfolio a little over 64%, they do also pay dividends. If you scroll to MAG's distribution schedule, it'll show an annual distribution frequency. Don't be alarmed. Reminder, this is a growth ETF. While we do enjoy big payouts, we leave those to the high-yield income ETFs.
Rain no more wind.
I would be remiss if I didn't start this year off with a little note about risk. Do remember that all investments, big or small, have some type of risk, and nothing is guaranteed. In this instance, MAG's biggest risk is that this fund is only exposed to 7 companies, and all 7 companies are in the tech industry. ETFs like VOO and QQQ are exposed to way more companies and multiple sectors, making them a safer option. Red days in the technology sector will have a greater negative impact on MAGS than that of other ETFs like VOO and QQQ because they are more diversified. All of that said, let's update my portfolio for the year. After logging into my Robinhood portfolio, take a look at the right-hand side of your screen. This section houses all of your recurring investments. What I'm invested in has not changed, but my budget has. Now my budget is going to be $100. My plan now is to invest $20 in each of the growth ETFs and $10 into the income ETFs. The reason being is because in its early stages, I need to focus on the overall growth of this portfolio in order to reap the benefits of larger payouts in the future. Growth ETFs are the foundation or anchor in my portfolio. The income ETFs cannot sustain themselves without that of growth ETFs. Well, that's all I have for today until I reach $4,000 in this account. As always, mahalo for watching. Wishing you a healthy and prosperous new year. Till next time, bye-bye.